Hi, welcome to IBC 2017. I'm Joe O'Halloran, Editor-in-Chief of Rapid TV News, and I'm here with Sylvain Thevenot, Managing Director of Netgem. Sylvain, welcome.
Hi, Joe.
Now, you once said that very recently the market's changing considerably and operators need to have more deployable and dynamic solutions to address these changes. What do you really mean by dynamic and deployable?
Dynamic, completely dynamic. It's absolutely required to address the needs, the evolving needs of consumers. We like to start with the consumer behaviors and how we've always designed our software solutions based on anticipation of the consumer behaviors, so operators can better serve the needs of their end users, the viewers. The viewers and behaviors are evolving rapidly to embrace more types of content, more sources, and interestingly, it's not just embracing one type, OTT, which is clearly rising with the OTT streaming services such as Amazon and Netflix, but also broadcasters are reinventing themselves by providing relevant, interesting versions of their content in catch-up format, as we know the work that BBC is doing with the iPlayer. So this variety of content means that now there is a broader choice available for consumers, and the operators have to adapt to be able to integrate in a more simpler way and more rapidly the content coming from all those different sources.
Now, you've been in the industry a long time as a company, from the days of making set-top boxes to improving the interface. Now, is it fair to say the traditional grid interface, the days of that are numbered?
I think it's still there. An EPG grid would obviously still be required to cater the needs of consumers that are used to using a linear EPG grid. But clearly, the younger segments have grown to use more dynamic, simple, graphic, picture-based interface and go directly to titles as opposed to only channels. The content clearly talks to the end user and the viewers when they refer to the actual titles or even the particular episode of a series, for example. So indeed, the user interface has to evolve to cater for those more modern behaviors, as well as clearly keeping the EPG grid available somewhere, but cater for those behaviors and include direct access to the program, to the title, regardless of where that program comes from. It could be, for example, if you perform a search on Jeremy Clarkson, could be that you get the results from Top Gear on a Dave channel, or it could be that you get the results from Amazon Instant Video, and it would be Grand Tour in that case. What really you want to see is you want to see the actual program. So we are designing our software to ensure that the end user has a very simple access to what is now a wider choice of content.
Now, looking into access, there's voice access. Now, voice and audio in general is something you seem to have been specialising in over the last couple of months. How do you see the voice access market developing?
Voice is definitely a very exciting development. We've been one of the first to embrace the availability of Amazon Alexa, now available and launched in the UK on EETV. Amazon Alexa, as well as the other voice recognition engines, are clearly growing very fast, not only in terms of their capabilities, how, if you want, the intelligence they bring in AI type of form, in Google Home, in Microsoft Cortana, for example, but also in terms of awareness and acceptance by end users. You know, many years ago, there was some voice recognition system, but really, we've seen an acceleration in terms of acceptance and usage of those. We think that particularly when it comes to entertainment services, there is a huge opportunity to not only simplify the life of viewers, but also to create more interesting and relevant use cases. So clearly, when we launched the support of Amazon Alexa with our set-top box software, we're providing simple access to TV Guide, this channel, this program. But more importantly, it allows to open new use cases. For example, things like what's on tonight, and then the engine will respond something which is relevant for the user to then be played or possibly recorded and available later.
So it looks like you're active in a lot of areas. How is this reflected at IBC? What's out there on the stand?
So at IBC, we are very pleased to showcase our next generation software, our Diamond software platform. That is essentially the culmination of years of effort to integrate the world of hybrid, which, as I said before, is a combination of the traditional broadcast, being linear and non-linear catch-up, the world of OTT, coming together with on-demand into one place. So our platform caters for the operator's need of bringing it together, and that's, if you want, a nice cloud platform, powerful, very easy to deploy, very cost-effective, as well as the client, the multi-screen clients sitting on Android, iOS devices and on set-top box or soundbox software to present this aggregated content in a very simple manner. So this is our next generation UI as well, called the Netgem Diamond UI V8. And as an immersive UI, it presents essentially direct access to the content you want, whether it comes from an on-demand catch-up service from the broadcaster or the linear channels.
Now you mentioned the Soundbox. How has Soundbox been developing?
Soundbox is exciting. We are getting a lot of momentum since the moment we announced the concept. It is now a product. We are presenting it. It will be launched in a few markets before the end of the year, so it's actually real. I think it's an extremely exciting development of the whole industry, bringing together the world of music and audio, which is obviously a very big part of the entertainment in everyday's household, with the world of TV and video together in one place. Not only it simplifies the experience because there's only one device with a set-top box inside a sound bar essentially, but also it makes those use cases relevant. So if you say, play my favorite music, you talk to the sound box, it will actually play it, for example, on YouTube, and you'll actually have your music with high quality sound played on your TV. So, very, very simple, very neat, and a lot of interest from operators.
So going out a bit further, finally, how do you see the next year developing? What's next? What are the associated technologies we could look forward to seeing?
In terms of technology, I think we're clearly seeing now more maturity and as per our deployment in cloud-based platform, like our Diamond software platform, and the evolution and integration of multi-sources of content. I think the technologies are definitely now helping to make this a reality, whether it's technologies that are bringing the broadcasters together with the world of on-demand, such as HbbTV, which we are supporting on our software, or it's the world of, if you want, the platform that can integrate content coming from Amazon, YouTube, the main broadcasters, making this multi-screen experience a reality and something really simple. So our virtual set-top box software is designed to simplify the life of the operators, to provide the best of that experience together amongst a number of devices. And what we expect the evolution to be is we hope that virtual set-top box software, Diamond, will expand with partnerships with other hardware manufacturers to ensure that we can get more operators to benefit from the advanced multi-screen entertainment services that we provide.
Now, as a key issue here, you've just brought on Amazon onto an IPTV platform. Is that really the future? They're just part of the internal platform, and that's how we're going to find them.
Yes, we're very excited to be the first to bring Amazon Instant Video on a set-top box software. This means that clearly not only consumers and viewers will be able, when deploying a Diamond software platform environment, to benefit from their traditional TV, the other OTT services such as YouTube, Netflix, but also now Amazon. So there's a wide array of choice. I think there is an interesting development of the market in terms of content. It will be very interesting to watch the development of what Amazon is doing in terms of the content productions that they are bringing. They have made some significant investment with some very popular series. So we're very excited to be associated with this development, and I think it will probably challenge also how some of the traditional content providers look at their distribution model. And once again, we're pleased to be able to bring the different sources of content, whether it's from the broadcasters or from the likes of Amazon, together in one place, because at the end of the day, what matters is that the viewer can find the relevant content that they really want to watch in a very simple manner.
What it's all about. Well, Sylvain, thank you very much again.
Thanks, Joe.
And thank you for watching.